rap, hammer cracks, rivals all scattered. Journey together, foes instantly shattered. Steel meets sky, the sound is a clatter. Our bonds I am clad, cause that's what matters. Grassy lands, cliffs through the ocean blue. From Mexico's a chill to Cascara's view. Tinkaton smirks with plans we pursue. Every step a beat, every swing rings true.
Welcome back to the Low Tat Lounge, everybody. And I'm at it again. I've got a brand new Tinkaton EX deck build. I think this list is what I'm going to try to make my current Tinkaton EX deck build. The list that I build, take to locals, play all the time, until, inevitably, it's time to upgrade it with a new set. This list may be it. Ideally, anyway. In execution, we'll see what happens. But let's take a look at the deck list that I concocted this time for old Tink, shall we? Obviously, you know we got this. Big Hammer, 30 damage per card in hand, 2 colorless energy. We're going to continue to run Lily's Clefairy EX in said Tinkaton deck list, just because if we get that Dragapult matchup, we're going to want to hit for weakness, especially with the potential big damage we'll be swinging for. The main guest star in this ever-growing series that is Tinkaton EX deck lists, the Dunsparce, runaway draw ability. You know what it does by now. And making his appearance for the first time on this channel, but also in Tinkaton EX, introducing Rabsca EX. What? It's weird. It's a cool idea. Rabsca EX has the 1 colorless energy attack, upside down draw. Draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck. Now, I've played Tinkaton a lot of times on this channel, and I've drawn plenty off the top deck. But I've never drawn from the bottom of the deck. And seeing how the main point of Tinkaton EX is to draw cards, why not try to draw from the bottom of the deck? Also, Rabsca EX has the attack Psychic. It costs 1 grass and 2 colorless energy, does 20 damage, plus this attack does 90 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So depending on what they're playing, he could swing for a decent amount of damage, if we need him to. The idea is, go first. Get Rellor in the active with 1 energy attached, and then when it comes to our second turn, we get Rabsca EX in hand, we evolve Rellor with the 1 energy on it, and when we finish our turn, we draw 3 cards from the bottom of our deck. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about this concept. I've been thinking about it for a few weeks now, and I've put it together finally. It seems to run pretty okay. And it doesn't stop there. Rellor is not the only thing that can draw from the bottom of your deck. We're pairing Rellor EX with the Dusk Ball. First off, I love the Dusk Ball. It's always been one of my favorite sub-Pokeballs, I guess you could say. Color scheme, beautiful. Design, love it. But Dusk Ball allows us to look at the bottom 7 cards of our deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. I just love the idea of being able to draw from the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck, like just back and forth, to build up our hand size to swing for some big damage with that big hammer attack. Also, just to try it out, we're going to run MC's Hype. Draw 2 cards. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, draw 2 more cards. I decided to put Miriam back in the deck just because she's really a good card. Shuffle up to 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. If you shuffled any cards into your deck in this way, draw 3 cards. We get Pokemon from the discard pile back in the deck. We get to draw more cards. That's the whole point. And I'm pretty sure I've never played this card in Tinkaton yet, even though I've thought about it multiple times. I just keep forgetting to put it in there. Pitnicker. Flip a coin. If heads, draw 4 cards. If tails, draw 2 cards. Once again, our ace spec of choice, Enriching Energy. That attached to the Dunsparce, runaway draw, recycle, get Enriching Energy, do it all over again. It's too good of a strategy to not use. It works so good almost every single time, as long as it's not prized. And that's basically this flavor of the week's Tinkaton deck list. As I mentioned, I'm very excited about this concept, and I can't wait to get into some games with it. But before we do that, if you're interested in trying this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below. If you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck in any way, drop them down in the comments below as well. I'll try them out sometime and I'll let you know how they worked. Also, if there's a specific deck idea you want to see played right here on the lounge, drop that deck list down in the comments below, and one of us here in the lounge will play it. We're always looking for new things to play. You know the drill by now. Let's get into the games, and let's just see how much damage we can bonk for. Ooh! Okay. Okay. Let's throw you up there. I don't want to use Fez just yet. Can we top deck a Rellor? Or a Buddy Buddy Poffin? Or a Nest Ball? Well, I see a Chansey, so I'm going to assume that they are playing Blissey EX. And we didn't get a Nest Ball or a Buddy Buddy Poffin. I really don't want to have to Ultra Ball for a Rellor, but I think I honestly will. No, don't do that. As much as it sucks, don't do that. We're going to end the turn there. Just because I've got Rare Candy, I can get Tinkaton immediately on my next turn. Or Ultra Ball for the Dunsparce. Why do I see Roaring Moon EX with a Chansey? I didn't need a Super Rod. I really didn't need a Super Rod. Let's Ultra Ball away the Rod and the Fez. I'm gonna regret this. I really am. Give me the Dunsparce. I mean, I don't have an energy, so yeah. Just do the Dunsparce. For the love of God, get me a basic. He got me an energy. Or you got me a Crispin, which I can use to get energy. But we're definitely going to use Pitnicker. So I can get more cards. Thank God it was heads. Okay. We have a basic. Oh! No. I didn't see Tinkaton in hand. Dang it! I didn't see Tinkaton in hand. That sucks. I'm really upset about that. I didn't look down to see Tinkaton. Man. I can't believe I did that. I didn't see the Tinkaton. Could have. Well, no, I played Pitnicker. I couldn't have played Crispin. Anyway, but. Crap. I still wouldn't be able to get the energy because I had to play Pitnicker. But. How did I not see Tinkaton down there? So I didn't know that Blissey EX and Roaring Moon EX was a thing. Or is this person just trying something out? Okay. That doesn't help me out none. But we can evolve. We can evolve. So we're only getting 2 cards from this, but that's not what I needed to see. I love how I can't get a second energy right now. See, this is where it'd be useful to have Rabsca EX in the active. But he's not in the active. End turn. Man. Could have played Crispin that turn, but I was a little bit stupid. So we can draw 3 cards and get rid of 1 card to do it. Or we could get rid of a card, or get rid of 2 cards to draw 3. I think we put Fez back in the deck and we draw with Miri. And we immediately got Fez. But we got our energy, which is the main thing. Swinging for 240. Well, I don't have a way to get Roaring Moon into active right now. So we will drop the Dunsparce. And we'll swing 210. Be something good. It's good, but I don't need it at this moment. Oh, one side note I should have probably mentioned in the deck overview. I am running both Psychic and Grass-type energies to help cover individual costs of Tinkaton and Rellor if I need to be using Rellor EX's second attack, which requires 1 Grass energy. But now, Crispin will actually work because I can get a Grass and a Psychic and attach them both to Tinkaton on turn 2 if I need to. They must have a bricked hand or something, because they're not doing a lot of stuff. But if I can get away without playing a supporter next turn, and I manage to, let's say I get my Dunsparce, then hopefully it gets me a boss's orders. And then I can get Roaring Moon up and knock it out. That's not extremely useful right now. Really hoping for the boss's orders. But let's save cards for now and just go ahead and knock out this Chansey. Because they've only got 3 cards over there. And here soon they're going to get the top deck that just sets their game into overdrive. I guarantee it. That's usually how these things go. He just got the top deck to save his life. And that will allow him to play. Okay. You got a Night Stretcher. Bring back that energy. Now Blissey's almost ready to attack. If you had a way to get a 3rd energy on that thing. Which I highly doubt you do. Unless you got a Crispin in hand. Okay. To the pass. And we are knocking out Blissey with this amount of cards in hand, so let's knock it out. Might as well. Take our 2 prizes. I was hoping one of those would be a boss. Oh, they conceded anyway. So they literally only had a top deck to see what would happen. and to get them there. And it did not, thankfully. Okay. Well, there's the Rellor at active for opening hand, which is what we want. And I wonder what deck they're playing. It's probably not at all Azar, seeing going by those sleeves. I'm probably about to have a wonderful time. Okay, they do got a basic. And it's a Charmander! So, once again, no basic search. This is pretty dang awful. Let's Great Ball and hope for the Rabsca EX. Okay, I should be smart. There's the button. I'm going to be smart. That's a fire type. And I highly doubt he can get 2 energies on Charmander to use the 30 attack damage. But just in case, I'm just going to hope I can get a Rabsca EX next turn. I want to be cautious. He would have to get... Yeah, there's no way he could get 2 fires on there on one turn. So I probably would have been safe. But then again, I would be relying on my top deck to be something tremendously useful to get a basic on field. Why do I see a Volcanion EX? Okay, so I would have been safe to get Rabsca EX. But I could not take that chance. Really could have utilized from that upside down draw this turn. Because I have nothing. Let's attach an energy, though, to Tink, just so that way it's on there. We might as well just play the Crispin. That way we can get 2 energies. Put it on Tink. That way, at least the Tinkatink already has 2 energies. And that way when I do get a rare candy, or when I get the Tinkaton EX, I mean, it's already set up. There's a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Oh, Pidgeot. I thought it was already going to be Zard, and I was like, well, here we go. They're probably about to get set up for Charizard, though. Energy. Okay. Pass. I would absolutely love to get going here. We're going to lose 2 cards to get 2 cards. Is it worth it? Yes. I can always put you back in deck if I need. That wasn't worth it. We'll collect. There's a Tinkatuff. Oh, yeah, there you go. Do you got the rare candy? You can quick search it. Yep. There's my favorite card. What'd be so funny is that the rest of your energies were prized. Jesus. You are kidding me. I hate you. Would you believe me if I told you that I despise this deck? Charizard EX. Would you believe me if I told you I despise that deck? Because I do. With my entire body. At least we can run away draw. I'm not Ionoing to give them cards. They've got Pidgeot out so they can get whatever they want. It doesn't matter at this point. We can do that, or we can Arven for something. I don't know what. I want the Miriam. I want the extra cards. Yay! Stuff that wasn't useful! Why did you give me what I put back into the deck? You could have given me something new that I needed. Yay! Volcanion EX is coming out to play. I mean, that was very unnecessary. This little bug only has 40 HP. And we got rid of the burn immediately. Take that. Tinkatink. Energy. I'm about to Iono this entire hand away. Because there's, like, nothing I can use. It's either get 2 cards or get a hold. I didn't want to do that! I was trying to click off of it. Seriously? Give me the Dunsparce. That's not what I was trying to do. Energy, that's what's in there. Pass. I could have attacked to collect to get 1 card. Man, Zard's got me all messed up as always. Can't think straight playing against this deck. It does things to me. Me making misclicks and getting myself all messed up. Misplaying and stuff. Of course you have another boss's orders because you're Zard. The universe says go make everything go your way. Might as well. Because of course you would have a boss immediately in your hand when you needed it to keep me from setting up my plays. You are no use to me right now, Crispin. Oh look, 2 Tinkaton EX! To make up for the 2 Tinks I've lost! Let's get a Dusk Ball. Let's look at the bottom of our deck to see what's up there. It's a Tinkatink. We'll take it. Let's add an energy. And let's draw a card. And it's a Dunsparce. Let me guess, you went and got another boss's orders, or a prime catcher, or a counter catcher. It was either that Zard or that rare candy. And now we lose this Rellor on the pass because of burn. Now you're Arvenin. And there's Prime Catcher. And you're not going to use the Prime Catcher. Surprising. Bug. Rare candy. To you. Let's get the last basic energy in deck, apparently. Thank God you can swing for 2 colorless. 270, which will knock Volcanion. I can't wait for them to play their Super Rod and Night Stretch they have in hand to get that energy back. There's our other Psychic Energy. What'd I tell you? It's like I know things go right for Zard constantly. I don't think that puts you in knockout range, though, of Tank. 180 plus 30. So 180 plus 60 is not 3. No, it's not 300. It's close. The Defiance Band probably gets them there. Because I think it makes them do more damage. Right? $240. Okay. We do survive. Pitnicker. What do I swing for right now? 360 right now? 360 right now. Yeah, I gotta take the knock. Well, I suppose I could have played Pitnicker. I would have at least got 2 cards, so I still would have been in the positive there. Oh well, it's fine. Now they'll probably get an Iono here soon. Because Zard loves to get the Brutal Iono. Defiance Ban, which does... Whew, that is exactly enough to one-shot a Tink. It all comes down to this. I need a Crispin, like, right now. I have to get a Crispin this turn to win. I have to get a Crispin to win. There's only one Crispin in the discard. For the love of God, get me a Crispin. I need it from this. Of course you didn't give me a Crispin. Because why would you? We do have this. Give me a Crispin for the love of God. Are you serious? A Pokemon got knocked out last turn. A Pokemon got knocked out last turn. Flip the script if you love me. Give me a Crispin, please. Are you serious? Why? How far down was the Crispin? I wish I could have had other Tinks out here for the Gather Materials Tinkaton to be able to draw. I got nothing else that can draw right now. End the turn so we can lose. I bet the next card was the Crispin. And it's only because of Zord. It's only because of Zord I'm mad. I had so many draws right there to get a single friggin' Crispin. You're really going to taunt me like that, giving Crispin in my opening hand after the end of that last game? That's stupid. We did get Rellor, though, to put in the active. And an energy. But once again, no basic search. Basic search is in this deck. I don't know why it's not getting in my opening hand. And it's Dragapult, so we can maybe use Clefairy for this. We're dropping Fez, just in case they do the one-turn donk. Go ahead and put an energy on, and end the turn. Man, that sucks. Hopefully you have a very slow start. I'm going to need at least probably a couple turns. You don't need a buddy. You got two... for some reason I wanted to say Dratini. Dreepy's right there. I need that buddy buff, please. With Ethan's Typhlosion. Huh. Interesting. I love how Super Rod is not going to help me at all right now. But Morty's Conviction will, because they got 4 cards. Let's get rid of that, because we'll need this. Tinkatink. Buddy. I would have loved the Rabsca EX, but we don't get that lucky. And let's collect for a Tink. Dracloak. There's the first of many Ethan's adventures. Even though Ethan only had one adventure that we're aware of. So we do have Rare Candy, Tinkaton EX, and Crispin in hand for the turn 2 Tink swing. Skeledirge Terra Steel EX. Huh. Allow me to say that correctly. Terra Steel type Skeledirge EX? Question mark. They're going to get Typhlosion and Dragapult, aren't they? Another Dragcloak. And the other Dragcloak. Okay. Makes sense. Now you can see more cards. Well, that's not a Rabsca EX by any means. We have the chance to knock out this Mimikyu with Tinkaton. Is it worth it, though, is the question. Actually, let's do this. Get the Ultra Ball. Oh, I didn't think this through. We've only got one tank out. Do it. We can get that back if we need later. Give me the Rabsca EX. Because I want to draw from the bottom of my deck. Upside down draw. We finally did it. And now we probably just lose here shortly. Ow. Did you whiff on the Ethan's adventure? I think you did. Another recon directive. And another recon directive. And there's the Fuecoco. Oh, you got it from the deck. I was about to say, you've already played an Ethan's adventure. But never mind. Well, we got to do Rabsca EX's upside down draw once before it gets obliterated by Typhlosion. At least we get some draw power now. Okay. Oh, yeah, we don't need to rare candy. Heart Evolve. Drop you. And I want to flip the script. We got the Clefairy. I thought that was a basic. I'm an idiot. I accidentally put Clefable EX instead of Lilith's Clefairy EX. I'll have to fix that. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball. How did I not notice that till now? I'm so upset. I even looked right at it in the deck overview and said Lilith's Clefairy. I'm a little stupid. Can we Dusk Ball and get something good? Well, we get one card. Now let's do that. Get both of those. Let's do that. Attach to you. Attach to you. Free retreat. And swing for 210. I can't believe I grabbed Clefable EX and didn't realize that it was not Lily's Clefairy EX. Oopsie. Well, now I can't do nothing against that Mimikyu. Because I should have another Tinkatuff index somewhere. Or in prizes. Because I'm pretty sure I put 2 in here. That's cool to see. Redeemable ticket, that's what it's called. Well, we can almost use this to its full effect, but not just yet. Obviously, we can't do nothing against the Mimikyu. Let's not drop you. We can rare candy you, though. And attach an energy. Pass. Lordy. Cannot stop yawning. I'm really upset at myself for that. Well, my water somehow came undone. Oops. Everything's going wrong in this recording. Now the Skeledirge is out. What is your purpose? How did the lid come unscrewed? That makes no sense. I have no idea what's been happening on their turn. I was too busy cleaning up the mess I made on myself. I see they're down to 11 cards, though. What are the chances that we can survive long enough for them to mill themselves out? Well, we do get cards, at least. I would love a boss's orders right now. Like, you have no idea how much I would love a boss's orders right now. You know what we can do? Hear me out. Let's draw from the bottom of the deck again. Upside down draw. We didn't get a boss's orders. I was hoping we would. Because I can't do nothing with that Mimikyu inactive. I don't remember how many early builds, but a lot of the early builds of Tinkaton, I used this same Mimikyu. And I've won a few games on the tabletop with this Mimikyu stall. You gotta do what you gotta do. And apparently you feel like you gotta make a mess on yourself with your water bottle when it decides it wants to just unscrew its cap off somehow. There's the Dragapult. You know what would help with that? A Lilith's Clefairy EX. You know what I have? A Clefable EX. You might as well get more. I was hoping you'd keep on directing. I don't know how you would use that as a... Yeah. But now you gotta switch it out. What do you do? I forget. I've looked at this card so many times. Once during your turn, you may discard a basic fire energy card from your hand in order to attacks used by your Pokemon do 60 more damage. Oh, so it can be used for anything. As long as you discard the fire energy. It's not a bad idea. You actually run multiple copies of Redeemable Ticket? Interesting. Man, they would have to have a switch, wouldn't they? Well, I love that our Dunsparces are no longer safe. Our Dunsparces are no longer safe. Because they're only 60 HP. Because I still prefer to use the... that does exactly enough, doesn't it? Or like 10 over. Was it 60 more damage for the discarded fire energy? Yep, it was 60. But... yeah, my Dunsparces. They have the free retreat, but their HP is 60. There's 70 HP Dunsparces, but they don't have free retreat. And I just really like the free retreat aspect of Dunsparce. Okay, well, you work now, but I want the boss. Can I get the boss? Even though I don't really need the boss. Honestly, at this moment. I mean, I'm not going to win by any means, I don't think. But at least we'll take out the one with the energies. Why was I still looking for the boss? The Mimikyu is on the bench. They just attacked with Dragapult. Obviously, the Mimikyu is not in the active spot. Which is, it's about to be now, I'm sure. Unless they put the Typhlosion up. The Typhlosion can knock, can it? Because of the 30 damage. It'll probably be exactly 300. You got switch. Are you gonna switch or attack? You have 2 cards left. As long as this Typhlosion doesn't knock. Now it's gonna knock. Man! I would have been saved if I had Hero's Cape. But that will bring an end to today's deck video, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button. And if you want to see more content from us as it comes out, you can hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your weekly unboxing. And until the next time I see you, you all take care.